Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. It's Wednesday, it's the 25th of January, we've got new mods and we've got some updates. Before I start, the Platinum update yesterday, patch 1.3 for the Platinum Expansion Edition. One of the changes to that was that on Silver Run Forest there were 3 fertilising states required and that switched back to 2. If you haven't been back on there yet, yes, it did switch back to 2 if you had done any fertilising whatsoever on any of the fields, and if you created fields yourselves, it wiped it clean. So all the work that I'd done on fertilising fields was just disappeared. I tried to go back on, even on fields that I'd just planted that were in the first growth stage, and it would not allow me to re-fertilise. So just a word of warning, not that it's going to make a difference. By the time you go on there, it would have changed. But yeah, hopefully that will get amended at some point. Who knows though? As far as updates go then, the map Wilhelmina 22 by Poor Boy and Catalyzer Industries has had an update that does require a new save game. The Farmall M, MD and MV series by EY Modding. The Baarck Combi Cracker 6 by VertexDezign has had an update. The update on that, or at least part of the update on that, is console release. So that's what's in front of me now. We'll get on to that in a moment. The Large Universal Shovel by Mac Trucker 921. The Winter Cow Barn by Missy B. The Farmer's Market by Raging Reapers have all had updates. So, as I was just saying, the Baarck Combi Cracker 6 by VertexDezign, 6.07 megabytes download, 5 slots on console, 4.5 meters wide. There are no options on this, you get it like this. As usual, the VertexDezign stuff, incredibly well detailed, incredibly well modelled. The unfold animation is brilliant, but what I will say with this, if you are going to get it, if you are going to use it, you're going to need a front weight. It sticks out quite a long way and it's heavy. This is a subsoiler with a cultivating section, ring wheels on the back, so you'll find it under subsoilers. Slot counts, I think comes down to 1. Let's start this up and hook it up. You'll see it's 3-point link mounted, so all the weight is over that back axle, so I have put a front weight on. But unfold animation. Very cool. So what you should get is subsoiling, so a ploughed state with a cultivated look. That's generally what the subsoilers do. There you go. 7 miles an hour. We're getting exactly that. Nice bit of flex in that as well, as you can see going over the ground. Bit of movement. And with it open out like this, you can see all the bolt heads and, you know, like I say, they do great work, VertexDezign. So there we go. That has been updated today, and the update being console release. So the Baarck Combi Cracker 6 by VertexDezign. Moving on to these. These are the concrete curbs by PiPi. 0.05 megabytes download, 1 slot. I say 1 slot each. They work like fences and extend once you've put them out. Obviously, it's easier to place them at 90-degree angles. So if you're going to be using a paint texture inside to give you a footpath, whether it be gravel or whatever, you can use the square option rather than the round one, circular. But as you can see, curbs just there, just to add a bit of a decorative feature. You'll find it under build mode, decoration, fences, and they work like most other fences do. 13 for the first bit, but we can go any angle you want, as far as you want. Or if you want to do it like that, I mean, you could texture it all first, then you can come back in and put grass round it. So you can use it for driveways, edging, whatever you want to do, it's entirely up to you. But you should be able to, if we go to demolish, we should be able to get rid of them. If you put them in the wrong place or we don't want them, we can remove them in sections, like so. He says, there we go. So that's the concrete curbs by PiPi. Next, Riley, I hope this was your dad's idea. This is the American Sawmill by Chris S and Riley S. It's how long have I been saying on Silver Run Forest that I was really hoping we'd get a sawmill that would do all the productions for platinum, and then we've had three or four in the last few days. So this is the American Sawmill, 3.64 megabytes to download. It's 27 slots each, and I say each because there are 2 in this pack, 76,000 each. And there's also a sell point. The sell point is 1 slot and 1,000 to buy, and that you can place, and that will sell any of the things that the sawmill produces. And when I say there are 2 of them, if we go into build mode, production, factories, and then scroll along, we should get to them just here. So we've got a standard American sawmill. That will do your wood in, planks out, and wood chip. Or you can just do wood chipping on its own. I'll show that in a second. Or there's the Platinum Edition. Now, if you don't have the Platinum Edition, but you download this pack, you want to use that one. Because if you try and use that one, it won't work properly. It says that in the instructions. Slot counts come down to 2. So I've gone for the Platinum one. If you've got the Platinum Expansion or Edition and you go for this version, this will do planks, long planks, wood beams, it will do prefab walls, and it will also do wood chip. But it's got some nice tricks up its sleeve. So that's the sell point. Wood chip will appear there when it's being produced. I have put some lumber in here. I think the lighting comes on automatically at night. I haven't found a light switch. But sell point for your lumber is here. I say sell point. Your sell wood, it does say sell wood, but for your drop-off point for your lumber is just there. If we come in here, we have got planks, planks fast, planks long fast. So each one has got a fast option. Now, they don't require anything different, so it's just wood in. All it means is for planks is 24 cycles per month. If you want planks fast, 240. So you can do it either way. You can go ultra realistic or more realistic and run the sawmill as it normally would be, or if you wanted to, you could run both of those at the same time, or all of them, or whatever you want to do. If you want to speed things up a little bit, you can go for the fast option. So that one, 24 cycles or 360. Wood beams, 24 or 480. Prefab wall, 24 or 960. And then you can just run wood chips. So a lot of these, if you look at the recipes, you've got 130 for prefab wall plus 10 wood chip. The fast one, the recipe is the same. It's just the cycles per month that are different, but they all produce wood chip. Or you can just put your lumber in and you can just wood chip it. So you get 2.5 times more wood chip than the lumber you're putting in. So if you just want to do wood chips, you can do it here. So those are your options. I'm going to have a go at. Let's go fast. Yeah, look at that already. We're rocking and rolling. And if I put them all on, I mean, we're going to get through our lumber pretty quickly. So yeah, it gives you the option. Like I say, you can go unrealistic and speed everything up much faster if you want to. I'm gutted because I've placed almost an identical version of this. Although the triggers with the other side, I think it's been reversed. But what is nice as well, when I place this down this ground, it gave me the ground grass texture. The other one the modded one I've used on Silver Run, it gave me a concrete texture that I then had to landscape. So yeah, this one's very, very cool. So that's it. The American Sawmill by Chris S. and Riley S. with the sell point just there too. Very cool indeed. Moving on from there, we've got the Riding Hall. This is by Nop82, no modding. 42.97 megabytes download, 21 slots on console. It's got solar panels on the roof, so it will earn you 1,440 per calendar month as well. This is not a stable, this is just a riding facility. So you can place it and you can exercise your horses indoors or outdoors if you should wish. Loads of detail on this, as you can see. Based around a Herman shed, so you'll find it under build mode and sheds. Door opens and closes from here. Lights on or off inside. As I say, it's all nice decorative bits, little cafe, viewing area. Got another viewing area from the side just here. You can open the gates in with your jumps and stuff. Once you're in there, you can close it behind you. The walls close all around, but all these shutters do open. You need to do the shutters from the outside, because if I do the doors here, it then won't let me open. Oh, hang on. Will it? Oh, it did let me do it. That's all right. That's cool. Didn't let me do it earlier. So you can get in and out either way. Close that on its own. get a bit more air in if you want those open. Smaller door at the side there, and then we've got two of these shuttered doors that open this side. I've already opened one. So you can exercise inside through to outside, or one or the other, depending on the weather and how inclement it is. We do have gates open here as well. So you would bring your horses here if you've got a horse stable next to it. Like I say, it's not a stable, so your horses won't stay here, but you can bring them here to exercise. Under build mode, under sheds, just there. 15,500, so not too expensive either. Slot count will come down to 1. What did I say it was originally? 21, yeah, 21 down to 1. It's going to require a fairly flat area because it's quite a big mod to place, but nice and colourful, lots of detail, very cool. The Riding Hall by Nop82, no modding. Next we've got these. This is the brick fence and metal gate. This is by Maca, 4.57 megabytes download. One slot each, and obviously, I say obviously, not obviously. The gate is a separate entity. The fences work like fences. You'll find them under decoration and fences. I just made an enclosure, but you don't have to. These can be deleted, removed, as you can do with most things. Under build mode, under decoration, fences. So, if I start with the gate, for example, if we go that way, or swing it around that way, will depend on which way around it opens. I'll do that one that way. And then, if we go back in to the fence sections, they work just like other fences do. I've said this before, I do like the ones with wider posts. It makes it a little bit easier to line up. If you line it up right up against the edge of the gate, you can go from there. Again, at any angle you want, any distance you want. I mean, we could if we wanted to. If I get that just about right, we should be able to line up and join onto that one if we want to. There we go. Piece of cake. I do like the detail on these though. It's very cool. Nice texturing, nice detail on the brickwork. The brick fence and metal gate by Maca. Next we've got this. This is the grain silo, 600,000 litre capacity. Again, nicely detailed. This is by Dyjo modding, 4.93 megabytes download, 12 slots on console. It will set you back 89,000. I say all the detail in the leg and all the stuff on there. Absolutely brilliant. This is a standard silo. It's not a multi-fruit, doesn't do liquids or anything like that. Standard crop types. 600,000 litre capacity. You'll find it in the build mode. Under silos. Out on the end there. Slot count comes down to 1. 89 grand. Fairly straightforward. The grain silo by Dyjo modding. Next we have got this. This is the Lizard Z105-1. This is by Slyclif, Voksel and Ostry. 6.35 megabytes download, 5 slots on console, 1.6 meter wide mower. There's a few different options on this. What I do like as well is the animation on it. When you start it up is great anyway, but when you stop it, the momentum of the blades, the noise, you'll see in a minute. It is really very cool. So, under tools, under mowers, just out there, 1,229 horsepower required to run it. We can have it without cover, rear and both covers over the belt if you want the covers on it. Number of knives, we can have 3 or 6 per disc, per rotor. Then you've got without cover, so you can have a frame, part rubber cover, full rubber cover, or off again. Body colour, red and red 2. And then cover colour, if you've gone for a cover, let's go back. There we go. Cover colour, any one of those. So, start this up. It comes when you hook it up like that on the floor. We'll raise it up. Unfold. So that's its transport position. It is a side rear mounted mower. So, start it up. PTO movement on there, the belt drive is all the little details. It's very cool. Anyway, we'll drop it down. So, there's your mowing, which you would expect from your mower. But then, like I said, when you turn it off, it just made me smile, the noise it made. Let's raise it up. It's a simple thing, but very cool. I like that a lot. That's the Lizard Z105-1 by Slyclif, Voksel and Ostry. Next we have got this here. This is the Pinnacle 6x4 tanker. 12,000 litre tanker. This is by Farm Mods TV, 9.23 megabytes download, 17 slots on console. This will take water, digestate or slurry. That's the only liquids it will take. Another nicely detailed mod. There aren't a huge amount of options on this. I think we can change the cab colour. I don't know if there's a real option on this actually. But you'll find this under vehicles, under trucks. Just there, 93,500 for the base model. We can have it at 425 horsepower. We can have 455, 505, back again. Main colour, yeah, bodywork, main vehicle. And then rim colour, we got a grey and we got a white as well as the chrome. License plate option on there too. That's it for our options. Start it up. I've got 12,000 litres of digestate in it. When you get to where you're going, it does say turn on truck. So I think possibly for transferring over, you may do that. There's no open cover or anything like that. There you go. The Pinnacle 6x4 tanker by Farm Mods TV. Next, we've got this. We've got a Lambo. This is the Lamborghini Mach 230 VRT by Gamingflo. This is 11.73 megabytes download, 12 slots on console. You find it under medium tractors. The newer Lamborghinis, as with the modern Deutz-Fahrs, I really like the layout of the interiors. I've probably said that before. This is a Clarkson's farm job, isn't it? Was it a Mach 230 he had? Clarkson's farm? I'm trying to remember. Anyway, like I said, you'll find it under vehicles, medium tractors, 184,000 for the base model. We start off with 224 horsepower, 245 horsepower, 263 horsepower. Those are your choices. We've got the optional Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, VertexDezign, Nokian and Baarck. Under Trelleborg we have got Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, VertexDezign, Nokian, back to Trelleborg. Beacon lights, none. Standard, let's zoom out a little bit. Standard or LED. Front loader protector on the front. We got, hang on, we went past that, sorry. We got no, quick, stall, back again. I think I went for stall, I think. Warning signs, yes or no. So you can have the warning squares on the side. They don't fold in or anything. They stay as they are. So you can have those if you want them. Front loader attacher, stall, quick, hour, or none. Main colour, we've got black, some greys, and a beige on there for the main colour of the vehicle. Interior colour, same options. And then you can change the seat colour as well. and a license plate. Those are your options. Let's jump in, start it up. So if you go for the LED, flashing unit, lights. I think we do have L1, R1, right stick up and down. Does that door. Right stick side to side. Does that door. Does sound nice, I'd say. Let's close those doors, there we go. Interior's very nicely done. Like I say, I do like the interiors of these. I don't know why. These and the Deutz-Fahrs. Nice and quiet in here as well. There you go. That's the Lamborghini Mach 230 VRT by Gamingflo. Which brings me on to the last of the mods for today. These are great as well. Love the sound of these. Very nice. This is the Lizard TK series by Eid123 and Bear Farms. 49.67 megabytes download. These are 23 slots each. We've got a 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive. We've also got a front loader that comes with this. This is the Lizard 08. So we've got the TK80, the TK82. And again, the level of detail. Battery box and all the stuff around the engine. Absolutely brilliant. There's quite a few options on these as well. But they sound great. So, these you'll find under small tractors. 22 grand for the TK80, 28 grand for the TK82, which is the 4-wheel drive version. I think the options are the same on both, but we'll whiz through them. So we've got the option of 80 or 105 horsepower. Those are the two options on your horsepower. Changes the exhaust and a few bits on the engine. Is that just a circle going? I think it might just be exhaust that I can see changing. We've got Michelin, Mitas, BKT, Trelleborg, back again. And the Michelin, Mitas, BKT, Trelleborg, and back again. You can have old bonnet or new bonnet. Old bonnet extra with the lights on the interior of it. New bonnet or back. Old cab extra, which has got, I think, got an aircon sort of unit on it. Or new. Changes the mud guards to round ones rather than square ones as well. Lighting on the top of the cab if you want to go with that. Beacon light, yes or no. Hitch. So you have front hitch, front hydraulic, weight, front loader, console. That is for the front loader that comes with it. Or I said with it, in the pack, should I say. Back to hitch. Main colour, we can pick anything on that palette. Design colour, again, anything on that palette. Rim colour. So you can really make it your own license plate as well. Then TK82, I think it's the same options for horsepower. I'm pretty sure it's the same for the tyres. Michelin, Mitas, BKT, Trelleborg. Ah, it is different. And the Michelin, Mitas, there's no other options, just that. BKT, no options. Trelleborg, no options. So yeah, it was slightly different. But we have still got the same with this. Old bonnet extra, new bonnet. Old cab extra, new cab. Beacon light, yes or no. Attacher, hitch, front hydraulic, weight, front loader console. Now, if you want to have the, obviously, if you want to run the front loader, you need to have the front loader console on there. Main colour, design colour, rim colour, and license plate options are all exactly the same. So let's just hop in and start this up. It's quite a narrow tractor as well. What we do have, R1 and right stick up and down. We can raise and lower the rear hitch if you want to add a bit of immersion. Nice feature, I like that. There's no doors or windows that open. Interior, really cool. And then we'll go and grab the other one and put the front loader on it. Let's see, this one I went for the new bonnet, new roof, so we've got the lights up on the roof as well. Let's attach this on. All the requisite moving parts on the front loader as well. I think the rear does the same thing again. R1, yep. Oh, that was close. So just at the front of the tractor. So there we go. That's it, the Lizard TK series by Eid123 and Bear Farm. That's it for the mods for Wednesday 25th of January. Hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.